Okay, then. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Prabjot, Vipin, PK, Naveen, Kishore Kumar, Hani, Vikas, Naveen. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and I welcome you all to this day 5, or I can also say the last day of this Flutter Essential course. Okay, and you can see I have shared my screen, and the app is already running that we created yesterday. And now we are going to move ahead and create the actual music player. Okay, so first of all, I hope all of you are good. First of all, I hope all of you are enjoying the course. And today is the last day, guys. So we're going to be completing this project. Okay, and then we are settled up for the Flutter for this particular course. But as I said again, if you want to learn more and if you want to learn everything about it, you can check out our courses. You can just go to LetsUpgrade.in, check out our courses there, and you can enroll into full stack Flutter development, where I'll teach you from scratch till the end by making around 15 plus projects. Okay, but anyway, for now, let's go ahead and let's try to complete this project. And I hope you guys are also practicing it. Everyone, please tell me, are you guys also practicing it? Everyone. Okay, so once again, good evening to everyone. Good evening, Sarma. Good evening, Vikas. Once again, good evening to everyone. I hope you guys have also practiced it. Yesterday, I shared the data file. So I hope you guys got it, and I hope you guys are also practicing it. Please tell me, everyone. So if you remember, yesterday we completed this, right? A simple, so we had a simple list, and we have just displayed that list here simply. And now today, what we have to do is when I click on a particular list, I want to go to a new screen, and there I want to create the whole music player, and the music should play, right? Everyone? Okay, that's great. Yes, I took a look and practice. That's great. That's great, guys. So I hope you guys are also excited for today's session. So without using any more time, let's go and let's start. And let's create one more screen where we actually are going to play the whole audio logic. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. So now today we need one more screen. And for that, what we're going to do is I'm going to be creating one more file. So just like I have main.dart, which is basically my main screen, I'll be creating one more file. You can call it anything. You can call it player, or you can call it anything you want. So let me call it music player. Okay, and on that screen we're going to do everything now. So one more file, and let's call it music underscore player, or just call it player, doesn't matter, right? Why to give a so big name? Player dot dart. Okay, so one more file, and again I need that dart package first. So let me just take that dart package quickly from here, and let's just go and put it. Okay, simple. And now, guys, let's start creating. KV Chandra, this is my first live session. Good evening, KV. Good evening, and welcome to the live session. But yep, this is the last day of this Flutter Essentials. So if you want to know more and learn more about it, you still have to watch all the previous video. But anyway, welcome. I welcome you here. Good evening. Okay, guys. So let's go now. And I need a stateful widget as well here. So let's go a stateful widget, and I'm gonna call it player. Okay, simple. One more file, player.dart. On that, I simply import my basic Dart package that I need on every screen, and also one more stateful widget there. Okay, simple. And now then, let's go and let's say that you're also going to return a scaffold, not a container, because my second screen also will have that app bar and all that logic. Okay, and you'll also have a app bar. So app bar, we can actually copy it from here, right? The whole app bar, we have already created it, so we don't have to write it again and again. So we can copy this app bar logic from here on this page. Okay, now let's just call it, instead of music player, you can call it music. Okay, you can also call it music player, but let's call it music so that we can easily understand that these are two different screens. Because on our first screen, we have written music player. So on our second screen, we'll write music. Okay, now guys, first of all, I would like to show you how to move from one screen to other screen. Okay, now by default, this is my main screen. Main.dart is my main screen, and that is what is loaded here. Now, what I want to do is when I tap on any of the music, when I click on anywhere, okay, I want to go to the second screen. I want to go to the second screen. And for that, if you remember, guys, in our item builder on the inkwell, we have a method called as on tap. Okay, just to show you how it works. This is all yesterday's code. Okay, nothing new. Let's just say tapped. Okay, because I want to confirm you first. See how does that work. Now, see if I tap on anyone. See, I get the message tabbed. Tap somewhere, one more message. Now two messages. Tap. So if you tap anywhere, you continuously get the message tabbed. That's how it is working. Okay. But this is something that I don't want to do. What I want to do is when I tap, I want to go on a new screen. Okay. So let's see how to do that. Please tell today how to install this app in actual phone. Yes, yes, I'll show you how to run this app on actual phone. Okay. So guys, are we ready? Let's go. So what you have to do is there is an inbuilt object called as navigator available in your, what do you say, Flutter. So you can just have to do navigator, not this. It has a function called as push, and inside that the first parameter is context and second is your route where you want to go. Okay. In that you need to pass material page route like this, and here you have to pass a builder which will again be a function in which you will pass your context. And just like that, look, let me just make it a little clearer. Okay, sir, where getting in this, sir, where getting, okay, where are you getting this code? You have to join the community. Prakash, you have to, so the community link will be in the chat, let's upgrade.in community, or just go to letsupgrade.in and just join the community there. Okay, so you have to join the community and all the code is shared there. Okay, so register for the course and also go to letsupgrade.in, sign in there and join the community. Okay, that's what you have to do. And then here, guys, let me just make it a little better. It is looking very weird like this. So here we go. Yep. And then here you just have to write the component, the widget. Okay. So what is the name of your widget? It is simply player, right? Your stateful widget named is player. So you have to tell it where are you going. So I am going to player, and that's it. That should be it. And I think it requires a const. So let's just give it a const. That's it. And what is this error? Expected to find a bracket. Are we missing any bracket somewhere? Context. Okay, I think we are missing one bracket somewhere. No, what's the issue? Are we missing any bracket, guys? This is context, this is builder. We are not missing any bracket, right? So what's the issue? Expected to find a bracket. Why? Push. Okay, I think we need a comma or semicolon here. Yeah, this is what we're missing. And what's here? No, it was semicolon here. And what is here? I think it is not imported then. It is imported now. See the player.dart, this file. Strange. I think we don't need a semicolon there. Maybe we just, yeah, that's fine. We don't need a semicolon there. Yep, that's it. Okay, because it's a widget at the end. So now, guys, done. This is what you have to do. Navigator dot push. So you're basically telling the navigator object that I want you to load this particular widget. For now, let's not make it complicated. Understand it simply. I'm just telling my navigator that please open this particular widget. That is nothing but my next widget. The player widget, which itself is giving me a new scaffold. Okay, so that's what I want to do. So guys, time to test it. Let's go and let's click somewhere. Click. Can you see that, guys? We came to a new screen. See that? Which is having music on top. That means we are confirmed that we are going to a new screen. So that's how you simply, now there are multiple ways of traveling through screens in Flutter, but yeah, this is one way of doing it. Okay, just like this. See that, guys, everyone? Just like this. So wherever I click now, I go to that particular screen. See, we can create an application through this process. We need, yes, you can create any application. It just, you'll need more practice, because right now what we are creating is a very basic application, very simple application. So yeah, definitely you'll need a little more practice. But yeah, if you keep practicing, if you make one app like this, then try something else in that, then try something else, then yeah, definitely you'll be able to build a big app someday. So guys, the first thing is done. I can click anywhere and I can go to a new screen. Now let's go ahead and design that new screen as well, because here I want my actual player. Okay, so I want to create that image, the title, the music bar, and all that stuff, right, everyone? Guys, so let's go. Let's do it. So first of all, let's focus on creating the design. Okay, let's focus on creating the design. Builder is basically the widget builder. So every widget that you load is basically getting built. So you're telling the navigator. So what actually happens is when you click somewhere, your navigator builds that particular screen, builds that particular widget. Is that clear, Prabjot? So basically, you're telling the builder that please build this particular widget for me. And building means it's basically loading that. So here, whenever you load a widget, you're simply building it. That's how it is loading. Is it clear, Prabjot? Simply building, creation. That's it. Okay, just like you had this list view builder, right? To load the list or to generate the list. You had this list item builder, right? List view builder to generate a list. So here you're building a material page route, you're building a material app, and that is building this particular widget. It is like loading this particular widget inside the material app, just like that. And you're telling the navigator to do it. That means you're not loading it by default. When you click somewhere, you're telling navigator, now build it dynamically, please. I want to go to that element or I want to go to that widget, like that. Okay, guys, let's move ahead now. So let's go to that screen and let's quickly design the screen as well with some image and that seek bar and all that stuff, right? So let's go. Okay, let's start, guys. So first of all, app bar is done. Now I come to body part, and inside that body, what we can do is we can have a center maybe. Yeah, let's have a center. First, I need a center, and inside that center, my child will be container, or we need a column actually. So I need a column inside that. In that column now, okay, yeah. So column, and what can I do here is children. And the first children I need is an image. So image. Also use clip rect, just the way we used yesterday. So let's use that. Let's use that technique, guys. Remember we created this container, guys. See, we are reusing our code. So we are the ones who have done that code. So we can go ahead and use our code. Okay, so no need to worry about that. So see, this is the thing that we created, right? The whole container, which is creating the image for you. We can use this, right? Everyone agree? We can use this whole thing. We have done this yesterday. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just copy this container and put it here. Okay, yeah, obviously we don't have it. We'll put some new URL. So for now, let's just put some dummy image URL like this one. Let's say this one. Let's take this URL and put it there. Okay, load this URL, please. Load this image. So again, the same thing, guys. I create a container with height 60, width 60, and then for border radius, I use clipart rect, and then I tell my image to load this. Let's see if it is getting created. You can see that the image, but it's very small. So let me just mention that I want you to be around 200 or 2000, 200, something like that. Still small. Ah, sorry, I gave it 100, 200. Okay, a little more bigger maybe. Try 300. Can you show how to pass data from? Yes, yes, I'll do that. We have to do that. Obviously, we need to do that today. Otherwise, how will the second component know which music to play? How will the second screen know which music to play? So we definitely have to do it. So 300, 300, and here we go. Too big actually. 270, 270. I think. Oh, what am I doing? 270. This should be good enough. Yep, good enough. And now let's move it to the bottom. So for that, I think I need to just give this container a little bit of padding, or you can give this column. Column doesn't have any padding. Can we give the center a padding? No. So I think on top of the center, I need one more. After the center and before the column, I need one more element there. That is the padding element. So for that, just click here, go on this bulb and wrap with widget. So I want to wrap this column with a widget, and that name will be padding widget. That's it. What is the issue? Yeah, I'll do that. Padding edge insets dot from all side. I want a 20 padding. Good enough. Maybe a little more you can increase from top, or maybe 30. Just give 30. Good enough. Okay, fine. This is the top padding that we have, and here we'll have a seek bar, and here we can have a play pause button, something like that. Okay, everyone, cool enough? So a center element, then a padding element, or I'm thinking I need a more. I need a little more padding from top. So let's not use all. Let's use from left, right, top, bottom. So from left 20, and from top I want more, so I'll give 50, and from right 20. So basically I'm describing every value here like that. Yeah, so 10, 20 from every side, but from top I need 50. So here we go. From top it's 50. Did it increase or not? I didn't see it. Not 100 actually. 60 should be enough. Okay, that's cool. So center, then inside that we have a padding element, and then column, which is the first thing it is having is a container which contains my image. Okay, everyone. First logic done. Is there any confusion till now? Guys, I hope you guys are understanding this, everyone. So after this topic, kindly explain a little bit role-based authorization in Flutter. Okay, let's see if we have that much time because it's not a very small thing, but yeah, definitely I'll at least talk about that. I'll at least tell you about that. So before ending the session, please explain how to create and call an API. How to create and call an API. Creation of API can be done with a backend language, right? You can use JavaScript, you can use PHP, right, to create an API. So yeah, okay, fine. I'll at least tell you about like how to call an API if we get that much time. Okay, now the next element that I want after the container is seek bar that is created using an element called as slider. Okay, and it requires a value property and a onChanged function. So let's convert this to onChange. Okay, and here it requires the value, and it also has min and max. It's basically a slider, guys, so no need to worry about that. Now we need to create some values for it first. We need to create some values for it first. So let's go. And okay, now as we are going, so I would like to show you one more thing. Okay, now guys, to make sure that the audio player works in Flutter, you need to install one extra Flutter package that Flutter doesn't provide you by default. Okay, to make sure that the audio player works, to get that audio controls and audio playing functionality in the background, you need to install one extra package that is called as audio player. So just go ahead and search for audio player Flutter. Just search for this and see, you'll go to the first one, pub.dev. Just go here. Okay, so we need this package. We have to install this package in our project. Okay, so just go to installing, and from here just copy this. Just copy this line. If you can see, I'll zoom it. Wait, just copy this line, and go in your project and just go ahead and go in your pubspec.yml file, pubspec.yml file, and in here, just below your Flutter, below your Cupertino icons, just paste it. So there are two ways actually. Either you can install it or just paste this here, and when you save it now, see, it will run a command to install that package. You don't have to run it. That's it. Now that thing is installed in your project. So this is something you need to actually start creating the audio player. Is that clear, everyone? This is something that you need. Now after this, you're ready to start the audio player. But yeah, do one more thing. Don't forget to restart your app once. After installing package, you should always restart your apps. Okay, so stop it and again run it. Errors exit. Okay, I know. Let me just remove all this stuff for a second so that at least it runs for the first time. Okay, so every time you install a package in your project, don't forget to restart, otherwise it will not read that. Okay, yes, now it's solved. Basically there was error, right? I didn't mention any values for them, that's why the error was there. So now we have removed it, so no need to worry about that. Okay, almost done. Is it done? Yep, here we go. And now, yeah, done. So package is installed, no need to worry about that. And now we can go to that page again, and here we go. Katy Perry is here. Now then, guys, we have created this slider, but we don't have anything to pass values to it. The slider will create a simple seek bar for you, actually. I hope I can show you right now. Let me remove this min max and let me just pass a value of 20.0 for now. Let me see if it is creating the slider. Okay, not creating that slider. No need to worry. We'll sort it out. No need to worry about that, guys. It needs few values actually. That's why it's happening. Okay. So first of all, for to give value to this, let's prepare a few data. And for that, just go in your class and okay. The time debugger is on, I cannot do anything. Let me just, okay, where is that? Let me just restart it once more. And till the time I generate the values for this, I'm not going to create it anymore. Otherwise, it'll cause issue. See, it is causing issue now. This is a problem with VS Code actually. When something like this happens, now I cannot select things. Now I cannot press backspace like that. See, so this is a problem. So let me just open and close my VS Code once. These things happen, guys. No need to worry about that. Okay, it's a problem with VS Code, I think. Okay, so before we make any errors, let's comment this first. We'll generate the values for it and then we'll move ahead. Okay, and now let's go and yep, let's add the logic. So the first thing that I need is an audio player in here. So for that, we'll go and create a final audio player object. So audio player equals, we have got that right, audio player. So this is what you need first thing. Okay, you're able to use this class or object here. You're able to create this object here because of that audio player package, guys. That is why you need this. Then you need to create one duration type object which will track your duration of the audio. Okay, so duration, call it duration only, equals to, initially it will be 0. So you need one duration to track how much you have played. So, and you need one more, no, actually the first duration that I'm using here. So basically you need two durations. One, to know how long your song is. Second, to know at what position the song is. Right? I hope you guys understand this. Let me just get the browser for you. See, when you're in a audio player, normally what happens? So let's say this is your seek bar, right? And this is your start. So you need two kind of duration. You need to mention two durations here. One, to check how long the song is, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and one more duration to check at what position the song currently is. Has it passed 1 minute? Has it paused 1 minute 5 seconds? So that's why you need two duration based variables. One variable to understand how long the song is, to track how long the song is. One duration to check while the audio is playing how long it has played. Understood, guys? You know, right? There are a few things mentioned that this song is 3 minute long and 2.5 minutes are done or 2.3 minutes are done. Understanding that, guys. That's why we simply need two variables here. This is for storing the whole life of the song, the whole time of the song. And one more I'll create called as position, which will again initially be 0. They will get their timing, don't worry. But this will again be 0. So I need two duration variables like this. Everyone understood? Come on, tell me quickly. I'm waiting for your answer. Have we understood, guys? Understood why do we need two duration variables, everyone? Is there any confusion? Guys, I'm waiting. Come on, all the 60 people. Cool. Actually, I want you guys to understand this. That's why I'm waiting for your answer. I don't want to leave it. Okay. Cool, everyone. Cool. Now then, let's go. And now we can give values to it. Now let's go and put min and max. So min of the slider will be 0 initially. Okay. And max will be whatever will be the duration of song. So that is duration dot in. Sir, can you explain how to get, yes, how to get music access from a mobile storage? That means from mobile directly, or like when you download a file like that. What exactly do you want in this case? Okay, in seconds dot to double. Okay, so minimum for the slider is 0. That means initially will be 0. Maximum is whatever will be the duration of song, and your value will depend on the position of the song, how much it has played. So for that, position dot in seconds dot to double. Okay, so I'm telling this slider how your value will depend. By default, your minimum will be 0. Your maximum will be whatever is the duration of the song. That's why duration dot in seconds, and your value will be current value will depend upon what is the position of song. So that's why, see guys, I have two variables, duration, position. Duration is used to store the length of the song, the complete time of the song. Position is used to store the current time of the song. So depending on that, I'm telling the slider that your maximum value will be the whole duration of the song, and your current value will always be whatever is the current duration of song, so that you will also move ahead if the song is going ahead. Exactly. It is the seek position. Exactly. Exactly. Now let's see if our slider is getting created. I hope for no errors now, but let's see. Let's run this app. Wait for a minute and it should be done. For the first time, it may take time. And see, guys, that's a problem with VS Code. Whenever the debugger starts or some error is shown, and when you close it, everything goes away and VS Code starts hampering. So it happens. To double is basically, see, this max and min, they require value in double. So whatever you get is basically a timestamp. So I'm converting into double. That's it. I'm just converting. So by default, what is the type of the value? It's duration, but they need the value in double format, like integer double. They need a different type. So my type is duration, but they need the value that I want to pass to max and min and value. They need types in double format. That's why I have to convert my duration to double. It's like toString. Just like you convert a number to string, just like that. Yes. So basically double. Yes, sir. How can we access downloaded songs inside internal storage? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We just see right now we are directly playing online songs, right? But you can also download your songs and keep it in this folder of assets and then play it. Okay. Now, guys, yep. Can you guys see that sig bar, everyone? Can you guys see the sig bar? But right now I cannot move it. Don't worry. We'll move it in some time. But yeah, that's fine. And I'm thinking of creating a size box here just to create some gap. So let's create a sized box and let's give it around 10 height, around 10.0, something like that. Little more, maybe 20 will do for this. Yep, this much is enough. Now, after this slider, I need one more thing that is going to be an icon button. I don't need an icon. I need an icon button on which I can perform some operation. That's why I see it has an on pressed event, and that is what I need. But right now I don't want to do anything on that, but in future I'll do that. So yep, here we go. A simple blank function. First of all, what is this? Yeah, I'll add that. Yeah, definitely. And then the icon that you want. So for now, let's say icon icons dot uh, pause circle, something like that. Okay, what is the issue here? Oh, I closed it here. So sorry, guys. And two icons remove. We can add next one. Yeah, we can add it. But let's see if we have that much time today. We can definitely add it. And see, guys. Okay, I needed a play button actually. By default, I need a play circle, not pause circle. Come on, a circle. And I also want to give this icon button a size. So for that, sorry, size of, sorry, it's icon size. Icon, come on, what's happening here? Again, the bracket issue, guys. That's what I'm thinking. What's happening? Yep. Icon size of maybe 50, something like that. Little more, maybe, right? 70. Okay. So now we have a simple play button. Don't worry, we'll also convert this into pause in some time. And I'm also thinking of giving it a color. So color, you can just give, I think black is fine, right? Our theme is also black. So we can keep it black, right? So let's keep it black for now. Okay. So guys, this is what we wanted. So we now, icon button is deprecated. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It is deprecated yet. It's fine. People are using it. I have seen it. and people are still using it. If it was deprecated, our VS Code would have told us that don't use this, it's deprecated. An underline would have come here, but that's not coming. That means in the documentation, it is still not deprecated, and people are using it, right? People are still using it, so no need to worry about it. Icon button is a very good option when you want to create buttons that contain icons. You can also create normal buttons, but you have to write text there. And adding icons in normal buttons is tough. Icon buttons give you a good way of doing this. And yes, you can also increase a little bit of radius of this. So I think this much is fine actually. No need to worry about it. This much is fine. You can increase the size a little bit more if you want, like this. Yeah, fine. Now guys, let's go and let's prepare all the basic stuff once again. So I need few more variables now. I need few more, actually not few more variables. I need to set up all the values, initial values now. Okay, so let's go guys. So again, I need yesterday's function that was init state because I want to do a few things when my widget starts building. Okay, so let's go. So for that, init state, and here I want to do my logic. So mistake. I only want to remove this. But if you have time, can you explain how to code for importing downloading songs? If you have time, can you explain how to code for importing downloaded songs to? Okay, means you download and import it in this player, something like that, right? Okay, let's see. We'll try that. But I don't think we'll have that much time because we have only 1 hour. But let's see. Let's see. So audio player. So guys, see now. I again have my init state function, which I've basically made to perform few things whenever my widget loads first time. So whenever this widget, this screen loads, on that spot, what I want to do, I want to do this. Audio player dot. So I'm basically adding few events. When my widget loads, I'm basically adding few events. And the first event I need is on player state changed. So whenever you pause or play audio, this event will be fired. Whenever you pause or play your audio, this is the event that will be fired. Okay, so dot listen, and it will listen to that event particularly. And what I want to do is, whenever this happens, okay, so whenever you pause or play your audio, what I want to do is I want to set state because I'm changing a variable value now. Okay, and yeah, I forgot to create one variable, so I want to create one more variable called as is playing. This variable will keep track of if my audio is playing or not. Initially, I'll keep it false. Let me make it bool. Okay, so I have a variable called as is playing, which is initially false, and this is the variable which will actually keep track of if my audio is playing or not. Okay, so set state um, is playing equals this particular event actually give me the status of the audio player. At any point of time, it will give me the status of the audio player. So if event matches player state dot it's not JavaScript. I'm so sorry, guys. I added triple equal to here. Now, see, guys, let's try to understand what's happening. Okay, so you can call it an event, or you can also call it a state, or you can call it audio state. Okay, so audio state. Now, see, let me explain you this method first. Okay, so whenever my widget loads, whenever the screen is built, on the spot, I add an event on my audio player that is on player state changed. So now whenever I play or pause the audio, this functionality will be called. Whenever I play or pause the audio, this functionality will be called. And what will happen is the current state of that audio player, whether it is paused or playing, will be available in this. The current state of that audio player, whether it is paused or playing, it will be available here. So now what I do is I use set state. You know what is set state, right, everyone? We use it to change the value of the variables in stateful widgets, right, everyone? So that we can also update the UI. So doesn't matter, that set state doesn't matter right now. What matters is we are trying to change this variable. So initially it is false, but you do one thing, you check if audio state is matching my player state dot playing. If it matches, then whatever it returns. So basically, if audio state is playing, then this will return true. If audio state is not playing, then this will return false, and depending on that, some value will go inside this is playing. That's what is happening, guys. So you're checking if your audio state is playing. If it is playing, it will give you true. If it is not playing, it will give you false. And my is playing will either have true or false. And depending on that, I'll change the play and pause button here. Understanding the concept, guys? Everyone, come on. I'm waiting again. Tell me. Everyone understood? When will you use set state and when init state? See, whenever you want to perform something when the widget loads, use init state. Whenever you want to update a variable's value in a stateful widget, you use set state. We learned set state in the third session, right, everyone? We learned set state in the third session. Set state is completely different. Set state is used to change the value of variables in a stateful widget so that you can update UI based on that. Init state is a lifecycle function that is called by default whenever your widget is loaded. Yes, just like, yeah, it is also a JS command. Yes. Okay. But there it works differently. But yeah, the concept is same. So guys, see, first of all, why I'm using init state? Because I want this tick to happen whenever my widget loads for the first time. So now see what will happen. This screen loads. This is called. As this is called, I add an event to my audio player that I've created. That on player state change. That means whenever your status is changed, and there can only be two states of audio player. Either you're playing or you're paused. Okay. So whenever someone pauses you or plays you, that thing will come in here. Whether you're playing or whether you're paused, it will come in this variable. So I check set state. I want to change the value of this variable. Set state is playing equal to check if audio state is playing. If it is playing, this statement will return true. If it is not playing, this comparison will return false. And depending on that, the value of my is playing will change as well. I know, Prabjot, I know. So basically, that's what it is, right? We're trying to build something without learning a lot of things. Okay, because we only had 5 days, but I hope you guys are at least understanding it a little bit. Okay, but again, you have the option, you can completely learn it. Okay, cool, guys, cleared with this? Okay, cool. Now the first event is done. The first event is done. Now I want one more event here. Okay, because people can also change the duration of the audio, right? Or when a new audio loads, at that time the duration can change. Like, I'm playing one audio, I go to the other audio, duration may change, right, everyone? Let's say I'm playing one song, that seek bar duration is 3.4 minutes. I click on some other song, that is 6 minutes. So the seek bar duration should also change, right? Getting the point, everyone? If I play one more song, the seek bar duration should change. So whenever I open a new song or I go back to old song, my seek bar duration should also change. And we know that this is the variable in which we are storing the duration of the seek bar, right? So let's also do that. So again, audio player, one more event on duration changed. Okay. And again, dot listen. And again, here in this event, you basically get the duration, nothing else. So whatever is the duration of the current song, you get it here. And what I want is, I just want to update that to my variable. That's it. So you can also call it audio duration just to make sure that you don't mess up the names. So duration equals audio duration, right? That's it. Okay. And one more thing, guys. People can also move the slider here and there. Correct, guys? So let's say you start the song and only 5 seconds has been played and someone moves it ahead. That means the position is changing, right? So if people touch the slider and change the position, you want this variable's value to also change, right? Because it is keeping track of that position, right, everyone? This position value is keeping track of the position of the seek bar, how much it is moving. So what if some external factor moves it? What if someone touches and moves it? You still want to change the value of this variable so that it can still keep track of it. So for that, again, one more event to audio player, that is on audio positions changed. Again, dot listen, and whatever is the current position, it will be available here. Call it audio position and update that variable with this. position equals audio position. Okay, and done. So these are the three events you needed. One is player state change. That means if someone is pausing it, I need to update this is playing variable, that you have to become false. If someone is playing it, I need to update this is playing variable, that means you have to become true. There has to logic check the slider position should less than duration and greater than 0. We don't need it actually, because our seek bar, when it initially starts, we keep it 0, right? Okay, and it can never go beyond duration. Don't worry, we'll also do that. Don't worry, you'll see that. Because you cannot, it's a seek bar. Externally, you cannot move it bigger than the duration. So that will never happen. You cannot go lower than 0, and you cannot go beyond, because you have, see, if you remember, while creating the slider, we have mentioned, right, what will be your minimum and what will be your maximum. So no one can move it beyond that. So it actually, it's not needed, right? Okay, cool. So now guys, the basic setup is done. So now if someone performs pause or play, this is playing variable will become false and true, and we can use this to keep track if things are if the audio player is paused or playing. Just like that, if someone changes, if I load a new audio and the duration changes, as soon as it happens, I change the value of my duration variable. Because see guys, these three variables, these three variables, this and these two, we are using them to keep track of what's happening with the audio. So if some external factor does something, if someone touches, if someone pauses, if someone moves the slider, I also need to make sure that these variables are updated for future reference, so that our application can work properly. That's why we also need to update these variables on different user events. So if audio loads, duration changes, I update the duration variable. If someone moves the position, I update the position variable. And if someone performs play or pause, in that case, I have this. Is it clear, guys? Everyone sorted? Now then, let's go to our button and let's perform the logic of pause and play. Everyone, are we ready? Guys, cool till now? No confusion? Fun. Now, if is playing is already true, guys, see now, our is playing will be true if the audio is playing. It will be false if the audio is not playing. So if I'm checking is playing is true, that means it is already playing, right? That means it's already playing. So if is playing is true, that means audio is playing. So if I click on the icon and if it was already playing, pause it then. So for that, you simply have audio player dot pause. And if it was not, then please play. That's what I want to do. Okay. Okay, what's that? Yeah, you have to put the URL here. So for now, let's just put a dummy song URL that we have. Any song we can take from here for now, guys. Any song. So let's take this one for now. Play this song like that. So see, guys, we have only one icon button, right? We only have this icon. Okay. So if someone clicks on this, okay, check. First of all, check if audio is already playing. Yeah, if it is playing, then you have to pause it. And if it is not playing, then you have to play it. Okay, and this is the audio I'm passing right now. Play this one. Okay, and one more thing I need to do here is I want to load this icon depending upon what's happening right now. So if it is playing, I need pause icon. If it is not playing, I need play icon. Yeah, so let's go. We can use a ternary operator here. So is playing, question mark. So if it is true, I need pause icon. If it is playing, I need pause icon. Otherwise, I need play icon. Icons dot arrow. Yep, this is what we want, guys. Ah, not play arrow, play circle. So sorry, a different icon. Yep. Okay. Now see, guys. Currently, is my audio playing? No. That's why I have a play button. If I click on it, okay, if I click on it, what will happen, guys? Again, now understand. Now understand the whole thing. Now, if I click on this, what will happen? It will check. On press, it will check. If is playing is true. Now let's read the code. Let's read the code. Initially, is playing is false. That means this condition is wrong, right? Is playing is not true, false. So do what? Play that audio. Play that audio. Is it clear to everyone? Play that audio. And one more thing, when the audio starts playing, this event is also fired because now the player state has got changed. Now it's playing. So if it is playing, the audio state will come here, and depending on that, I'll also update my variable. So now this will also become true here. Why don't you put the play pause? Because it is asynchronous. Because it is asynchronous. That's why. Like I told you about this, right? Because this is where I confirm that the state has actually changed. Because the audio player is a background task. It happens on a different thread. So we need an event to make sure that it's actually happening. That's why we have to do it here separately. There's a different event for it. It's not, and that's why one more thing we have to do. Since audio playing is a background task, it happens on a different thread. So you need to make sure that you tell these tasks that please don't block any other task, because these are bigger and asynchronous tasks. So they might see, guys, again, one more very, very important thing. One more very, very important thing. Okay. So these are some bigger tasks, and they might, okay, if I know that you guys, okay, if you're coming from JavaScript or if you come from Java, you might know async and all that. For people who don't know, I'll tell you. See, guys, this is asynchronous task. These things play and pause are asynchronous task. Okay, that means they don't happen on the main thread. They happen on a background. They happen on a different area. Okay, that means they don't block your code. See, normally what happens in line by line code, this gets executed, then this gets executed, then this gets executed, then all the other things. But since this is asynchronous task, and if I have some code after this, that will execute first and then this will execute. Since because this is asynchronous task, it is going on some other thread to execute. It is not executing on your main thread. Why? Because it's a bigger task. It might be a bigger task. And if it happens on the main thread, it might block your task. Okay, that's why it's asynchronous task. But in this case, I want it to work like synchronous. So for that, you have a keyword called as await. You need to add a keyword called as await in front of it. That means until and unless this pause has happened, don't do anything else. And same thing here as well. Await. Until and unless the playing has started, don't perform anything else. Okay, that's why I need to add a await here. And there's one rule about await, that if you're adding await in whatever function you're writing that code, that function you have to add a async keyword in front of it. Now guys, see, I'm not going to take a whole time to explain this. Don't worry, in future we might have a session where I'll explain you what async and await is. But yes, right now if I go ahead and start explaining async and await, it will take a lot of time. It requires very much understanding of asynchronous task and how events work and all of that. So what I'm telling you is, see, this play and pause, they are asynchronous tasks. That means what they do is they go on a different thread to execute. So in that case, what can happen if sometimes they take a little bit of time, everything else may execute first and you are still not hearing the audio. That may be a case. That's why I'm telling my code that no, I'm adding a await keyword. That means until and unless you start executing, I'll not move ahead. Until and unless this code executes, I will not move ahead. That's why we are adding a await keyword. And there is a important thing, that whenever you're using a await keyword, don't forget to add async towards the function. Because if you're using a await keyword inside a function, you have to use a async. Without async, you cannot use await. Cleared, guys? Otherwise, again, I'll explain you. Wait. See, think of it like this. Some code is running, and then you have your play code, audio play. And since it is asynchronous, it goes to a different thread. Now it might take a lot of time there to execute. It can happen. Let's say it's a big file. It might take time to load. And right now it's loading from internet. So it might take time to load. That's why what can happen is it might take time, but all your other code is started to execute. The button has changed. Everything has changed. So it might look very bad. That's why we are adding a await keyword. That means until and unless you have started the execution and you give me the response that you have started, I will not move ahead. You first happen, then only I'll move ahead. That's why we are basically adding a await here. That's it. That's basically it. Okay. And when you use a await keyword, you have to use async keyword onto that function. That's it. Cleared, guys? Everyone? See, guys, don't worry about this too much right now. If you guys can like go, you guys can just go on and use it for now, but don't worry about it. That's what I'm telling. Right now, don't worry about it. Okay, once you start learning more about it, you'll understand it. It's just like, see, we have only learned for 4 days and we are building some app. So yeah, some things like this will come definitely. Okay, that's why we learn first, right? That's why we learn around 10 to 20 days and then we start building apps. So this was one thing important, so I had to add it, and I have explained you. But if you're not getting it, don't worry, just add it in. When you're making the app, just add it, but in future you'll definitely understand how this whole thing is working. Okay, everyone? Cool. Now, one more thing. Let's go to the seek bar. Sorry, yeah, where our slider. Now here, let's write one more functionality. Now, what if someone moves the seek bar? We need to change the position, right? Guys, we need to change the position. So let's go. Update the position variable with duration in seconds. So I'm passing duration in seconds, and that's nothing but the value that I have dot to int. Okay, that's what I need to do. And after getting the position, you tell your seek bar, you tell your audio player to seek to that place. So again, await keyword is here, an audio player. It's not available here because of the await error. Let's add a sync here quickly. Now I think it will definitely come. Audio player dot seek to that position. That's it. So if someone changes, see, on change basically means if someone moves the slider. So let me explain you again. So this is my seek bar. So let's say this is at 0, and now someone moves it to 100. So that 100 value will be available in this parameter. And what I'm saying is, okay, update this variable, okay, just create a position variable and calculate that value, convert into int, and create a new duration in seconds and pass it to that position, and tell my audio player to move to that position. So if someone moves the slider, tell our audio also to move to that position. So that it so see, the slider and the audio are working in hand. So if audio starts, the slider starts. If audio has played for 20 minutes, the seek bar will also move to 20 minutes. If audio has played for 10 minutes, the seek bar or the slider will move to 20 minutes. Right? Let me explain this again here. So let's say there's an imaginary audio playing somewhere. So this is your audio and this is your bar. The way we have connected them is like this. Wait. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? I think my mic just got muted. Guys, am I audible? Everyone, please can you confirm me? I just sat on my headphone controls. I'm so sorry. Okay, cool, guys. Let's move ahead now. So think of this imaginary line as your audio timer. Okay, this is your audio timer. Let me create a music symbol. Very great drawing. And this is your seek bar that you have connected to your audio timer. Okay, and right now you have written all the code that if the audio starts playing, your slider will start moving. So if the audio has played this much, your slider will also move this much. We have done that till now, right? All the logic is suggesting that we have done that till now. See, all this logic. If the position changes, if audio moves ahead, if the audio timer moves ahead, please change the position. And depending on the position change, my slider's value will change and my slider will move ahead. But what if someone takes this block circle and moves it here? I also want my audio to move, right? Everyone, I also want my audio to move, right? One logic I've already written that if audio moves, see this event is doing that. Audio player dot on audio position changed. So if audio moves, change the position value, and since the position value will change, so the value of slider will also change and slider will move. But what if someone takes the slider and moves it from here till here? You also want the audio to react, right? You want the audio to move ahead as well. And for that, we are doing this. If someone changes, take that value, create a position, and tell my audio player to seek to go to that particular position on the spot. That's how things are working, guys. Is it clear, everyone? That's the whole logic. And now we are ready to test. Restart the app. Okay. And let's see if it works. Click on this. I hope it will work. Now don't worry about Katy Perry. We'll change it. Right now it's not dynamic, but let's see if it is playing. And see, the button got changed and I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? I don't think so. Guys, can you hear it? Please tell me. But don't worry, it's definitely playing. But my seek bar is not moving. That's one confusion now. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's a big song. It's moving. So sorry. It's moving. Don't worry, guys. Trust me. It's playing. I hope you trust me, right? Everyone? Trust me, it's playing. Don't worry. When I launch it in phone, then I can, uh, what do you say? But constant studying will help a lot. Yes, 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 definitely. Guys, do you trust me? It's playing. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. Okay, it's definitely playing. It's because of this headphone connection. I cannot emulator. You cannot hear this emulator noise. Don't worry about that. Trust me, it's playing. Okay. And see the best part. If I click, see that I get a different icon. I can pause. I can play. I can pause. And see that seek bar is moving. That seek bar is moving. I hope you can see that. Second thing, I can move, and my audio is updating. It would have actually it would have been really good if you can hear this as well. But don't worry, I'll launch it in my phone in some time. I hope my USB debugging will work perfectly because I have not tested in a lot of time. So guys, it's done. The audio play is done. But right now the problem is it will only play this audio. Why? Because we have fixed it that you're only going to play this audio. See that, everyone? So now what I need to do is if I click on this audio should be played there. If I click on this audio should be placed there. Right? This is what I want. So I need to transfer this audio data from main.dart to there. So how to do it? Very simple. See now. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead in our class and we'll create one variable here, one constructor variable. Okay, one parameter actually to the constructor. Okay, that will be, again, you have to pass required, don't forget that. And it will be a type music. It will be of type music, right? Because this is what our object is following, right, everyone? Musics. So one variable, first the type, that is musics, and let's call it music. It means now wherever you create object of this player, it requires a music type object. And you can see in main.dart there will be error that place. See, now you need to pass one music there. Okay, let's pass it. And for that we have this music index, right? Just pass that music, the whole musics. Just pass that whole object there. Musics. Okay, music. Musics of that particular index. That's it, guys. You need to just pass this. And what's the issue here? A value of type null can't be assigned to parameter of type musics in a constant. What? I have named it music there, right? What's the issue? It should be fine. Yeah, don't worry. See, we are passing the whole object. Guys, we are passing the whole object. That means this title, singer, URL, image, everything is going. We are not only passing this music, we are passing this whole object. Yes, I think that is the again the issue, that const, right? Where is that? Yes, that was the issue. Yes, Solomon. Every time I'm dealing with that, I always forget that I've added const there. Yes. Okay. So guys, this is what we are doing. So we are sending. So basically now, if I click on this, that particular music object will go in this and it will be available here. Is that clear, everyone? And actually, don't call this music. Actually, create this variable here. Create this variable here. Final music. And here, don't create the variable here. Just call this dot music. You still have to add required. That's it. Now, guys, whatever you're passing from here will be available in this object called music. And now, just go and use it. So change everything, change it everywhere. So let's put the song name in the title, guys. So for that, very simple. Dollar. Actually, no need to put dollar directly. You're directly using it, right? So music dot title here. Why it's not accessible? Undefined name music. How's that? What's the issue with this? It should be available. Normally, the variables that we create here are available. Strange. Okay, let's see if I can access it here. If I create it here, can I just get the value from that constructor as well? Imported, right? See, music.rm, so imported. The type is imported. Very strange. It should be accessible actually. Class file. Which class file? It is there, right? Music.dart. Which class file? Main.dart. We don't need main.dart here. We only needed this type, right? I think I need to set the value, yes, in the init state. Maybe, yes. But but this is your state object here. Okay, creating the state. Mm, see, we are extending this, right? So it should be available. We are extending the state here. So it should be available here, this variable that we are creating here. In inheritance logic, it should work, right? Which class file, Solomon? Which class file? The music.dart is here, right? This class file. Which class file? Which one? We don't have to import main.dart here, right? We are passing that single object here. It's available. So we don't need to import that. And depending on the inheritance logic, this variable should be available in here. But why it is not available? And if I even if I perform set state, but if the variable is not available, how can I use it? Hmm. Yes, it's there, right? It's there. Strange, very strange error. Have they updated something for this particular logic? Very strange. One last thing, and there is a problem now. Do we need music? Yeah, no, we have title, right? See, what we are doing, guys, is we are just passing this object. So this complete object is actually available in this variable. Okay, in here. So I'm just trying to use that now. So if that object is available, I can directly use dot title, right? What's the issue? Strange, strange, strange. Not under the stateful widget. What? Pass it class under the state. Have you seen it somewhere? Pass it class under the state, not under the stateful widget. Which one are you talking about? This variable. If I do that, then the problem again comes, right, with the parameter. See this. So can I create it twice? Will it be available properly? I do it under the. Okay, you're telling me to pass it here as a parameter like that, so that it is available like a constructor. Do we really need to do that? Is mm, actually it should be directly available, right? It is mostly directly available. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Actually, let's just do a little research, guys. It's totally fine. Okay, using widget, using stateful widget class variable in state class. Let's see. Okay, final string is here. Okay, they're using it like this. They're using it with the help of this widget. Okay, so yeah, no issues, no issues. We got it, we got it. You have to use something called as widget. You have to use a property called as widget like this. So yeah, it's we don't have to define it. We did it correctly, guys. We did it correctly. It's just if you want to use any variable from here, you just have to add widget in front of it. Maybe let's confirm if it is working. Yep. So you just have to use a widget in front of it. That means it's a widget variable. I was it there initially like this? Okay, so we got it, guys. No need to worry about it. No need to worry about it. It's same. Just add widget in front of it. So guys, if you want to use any variable that belongs to this class inside this class, see, both are connected because this is your widget class and this is your state class. Okay, and it is inheriting this only. So don't worry. Stateful widgets will always have two classes. You have seen that till now. So whenever you want to use any variable of the widget class inside the state class, just in front of that, add the widget keyword. So widget.music. That's it. That was the solution. That's it, guys. No need to do anything. Maybe trying to initialize that music's outside the player class. No, we don't initialize it outside classes, right? We don't initialize things like that. Okay, guys. So just don't forget widget. That's it. Let's open the emulator now and let's see if it is working. Save it, restart the whole app once. Now let's see. So let's see. Click, and here we go. See, Uptown Funk. Click, shake it off. Sugar. See that, guys? Everyone, perfectly fine. And yes, we also forgot to create title here, right? Below the seek bar, title and the singer name. We should do that actually. But yeah, let's first of all change the image as well. So where is our image? Yep. Remove this. And now here you have to put widget dot music dot image. See now? See, guys, everyone focus. See that? So this is what's happening now. Perfect, right? This is what we wanted. Okay, and now let's quickly change the song URL as well. So no, you'll not play this. You'll play whatever I'm providing to you. So you'll not play this. You'll play widget dot music dot URL, that particular song. Now let's see if it is actually working. So let me click on this. Everyone, are we understanding? Let's click on play. It's playing Uptown Funk. Okay, pause it, go back. Let's go sugar. Yes, it's a different music. See, guys, we don't have the correct songs here. I have just named these songs like that, but I think here in the file they are just different musics. But yeah, musics are changing. Don't worry. Yes, different musics every time. That's perfect. That's what we wanted, right, guys? Everyone, cool, cleared. Everyone, please tell me. I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Please tell me, everyone, are we cleared with this? And I'm also thinking of putting a stack there as well. I'm also thinking of putting a stack there as well, so that we can have this black background over there as well. Okay. And yes, let's also go ahead there and put title and all that stuff quickly. But yeah, let's first of all put some black background there quickly. Let's put some black background there as well. And for that, again, we need a stack. So we need this stack and this children and all the stuff same like that. So let's go there and let's wrap this. Where is that? Center widget with stack widget. So just go on this bulb icon and just say wrap with widget and mention stack. And if you're mentioning stack, this center should go in children. what's happening with the stack. Let's copy this. Okay, so center will go in that, and let's end this array as well. Stack is here, so after this I need an array. Yep, like that. And the first element of the child stack will be this black container, which I need exactly similar like this only. Perfect. See, just added a container behind it. Let's also change the color of this button with whatever color we have given here. Red accent, right? Where is my icon? Yep, here we go, guys. See, still playing. Amazing. Now let's quickly add the title and everything. So I'll add it after the seek bar. So where is my seek slider basically? And I need one more sized box of 20 size after this. And the text with widget dot music dot title and style font size 30.0 colors dot sorry, comma. Here we go. Uptown Funk is here. This is what I wanted, and I one text one more. I need one more text. Sorry, that will be the single name. So the less gap 10 only, and here it will be yep, Uptown Funk, One Republic, and one more sized box here below that button. Again, have a gap of 20. Here you guys, the player is also ready. So now I can go ahead, click anywhere, and I can play that particular song. Go back. Is it cleared, guys? Everyone? Is the whole logic cleared, guys? So now we have actually made a good looking, not exactly the perfect music player. So how to make forward and backward? Again, possible, but see, we have already lost our time. It was supposed to end at 7:30, but here we are at 7:50. But I'll give you the hint. So what you have to do is, in front here on sides, first of all, you can create buttons, forward and next buttons. Load the whole array here, and depending on forward and next, just change the URL of the audio. That's what you can do. Just change the URL of the audio. So when someone clicks on next, change the URL of the audio. And guys, we can also try playing the audio when the component loads in the start only. So for that, what we can do here is, okay, if I want to do that, I again need to perform audio player dot play, and with that particular audio, let's see if it is possible. Otherwise, we'll skip it for now. Let's see. No, there's some issue. Actually, the audio has started playing, but there's some issue. It's not moving there, but the audio has started playing. That means it's working. It's just not moving there. That means there's some issue with this. We have to check it. What's actually happening? Okay. So we'll see it afterwards. We'll do it afterwards anyway. We just have to research a little bit more about this. Okay. Cool. And now, guys, let's put in a mobile phone. So to put it in a mobile phone, guys, what you have to do is you have to first connect your mobile phone with a USB. Okay. I hope I get the option of USB debugging. I have not run any app in my mobile from like quite a time. So let's see. So first I'll put USB. Okay, where is that? Okay. So connect your phone and allow everything. So if it asks you, okay, let's see if it is actually allowed in my phone. See, it's not reading my phone. Why is that happening? I just don't want this. Please read my phone, PC. Why it is not asking me to allow my phone data? See, we have to see our phone here. That's where basically the data transfer will be allowed. I don't know what's happening. Why it is not allowing that? Come on, please. This is something that I. Oh, come on. Do I have one more USB? Guys, wait. I have one more USB. Let me test with that. Okay. I hope this works. Let me remove this one. And let's put this one here. Hmm. Please, 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 please work. Come on. What's happening? I'm connecting it from three different ports. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's my PC issue or it might be the USB issue. Now I have tried two USBs and I have one C to C type cable, but my uh, computer doesn't have a C type port. That's the issue. These two are the ones that I have. That is USB to C, but any of them is not working. I should have tested it first, actually. Come on. Ah, cool. Here we go. But now let's see if at all in my VS Code, I'm getting my phone option. So guys, once you connect your phone, you should actually get the phone option here. But I'm not getting it here. No, 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 I don't want to create emulator. Please, 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 please. Come on. I don't want to create emulator. Why it is not giving the option here now if it is connected properly? It should actually give my phone option here. Let me just check my connections once. Guys, it happens, don't worry. Now I have to see if my USB debugging is perfectly fine. But last time, yes, I think I should have used it. USB. I'm not getting options of USB debugging. I don't know why with this particular USB cable. I should get it with my previous one. I should actually get an option of USB debugging. That's very important. Go to this PC. What will happen in this PC? Is there an option there for USB debugging? Do I have it now? Chrome, Edge, Windows, Pixel 5, Pixel 5. No, I don't have it. Mm, don't worry. If you guys wait, I'm there till the end. Don't worry. We'll sort it out. Not getting USB debugging. We are not getting this one, right? Are you sure the cable you're using does allow for data transfer? Yes, in my case, it's allowing. That's why we are getting this. So one thing is confirmed, that data transfer is allowed. See, we're getting this card phone option. So that thing is one thing that is cool. Second is some cheaper cables usually should be charges. This is a proper Samsung cable, so it should allow it. Try another cable, see if it works. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me just do this, guys. Go to phone setting, developer options. I hope there it will be available. USB debugging, display, USB debugging. Where can I get it? Single tap typing, single tap activate, developer settings. But inside developer settings, I'm not getting USB debugging. Yeah, it is enabled. I have tested a lot of apps in my phone. It is definitely available. It is definitely enabled. The day I get my phone, I do it. Speech is window. Now I'm not getting. And see, it also depends phone by phone. The options change actually. So whatever solutions are available here, they might not be in every phone. Oh, now where should I get my USB debugging option? That's what I'm trying to find out. Oh, it's done. It's done, Solomon. I've done it. I've already done it, buddy. I've already done it. Developer options is on. Now I'm trying to find out the USB debugging option. That's what I want. That's already on. Hmm. Advanced setting, developer settings. Huh. Actually, last time I used to like get it by default. From a lot of time I have not used it. I think that's why it's happening. And I also have the correct driver. Then what's happening here? I'm not finding it. I don't know. In my developer settings, I don't have it. USB debugging options. And when I'm trying to search it, but I'm not getting it. I only get focus indicators and all that stuff. I'm not getting USB debugging. Reduce window announcement, enable performance statistics, explore touch, and filter accessibility event. Okay, let me just search here that Samsung M51 USB debugging option. I've already done it. No, I have only one as of now. That's one more issue. How do I turn on USB debugging? Blah blah blah. It is not giving me the option of USB debugging. That's the issue. Previously, it used to give me. Mm, got it. Guys, got it, got it, got it. No, that's done. The beauty of nature, I have done that already. They have, after the update, they have changed it, and since this is also my new PC, the options, the settings were changed. Okay, got it, got it. Found it, guys. Don't worry, found it. Finally found it. Now let's see if I'm. Yep, here we go. Samsung M51. I got it. Done, done, done. F5. Run it, and now it should be in my phone. So basically, first problem was it is a new PC, right? So previously I used to run it with my laptop. Now it's a new PC, so the connection was not there. Okay, the address was not settled. That's why it was happening. Got it. Developer option is on from the first day of this phone. Now again, you have to wait for some time till the time it runs. Now it will generate the APK and install it in my phone. All set. And here we go. Done, guys. See this, everyone? Perfect. Smooth and simple. So on the emulator is not that smooth, but here we go. Here it is smooth, and click. See that, everyone? I hope you can see that. Okay, now let me play. Can you hear it? Guys, can you hear it? So yeah, it's definitely playing. And see, I can also move ahead. So everywhere it's a different music. Very low sound for this one. Yep, here we go. So it's working. Can put the mobile. Yes, 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 definitely, definitely, definitely. Now see, actually the app should be installed. See, here we go. The app is installed. You can see that this Flutter icon. See this? So the app is installed now. You can see this Flutter icon, right, everyone? Let me also watch it on YouTube. Can you guys see it? So here's the Flutter icon. If you click on that, so the app opens. See that? Okay. And now you can play anything. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So guys, done with the app, the very simple music player. But yep, now you can use this whole technique to create something really big and really great. I don't actually, my PC is Windows, right? For that, you need an iOS emulator. You can definitely do it. You can definitely play it on iOS. Whatever apps you build through Flutter are ready for both iOS and Android. But for that, I need iOS emulator or an iOS device. I don't have any of them as of now. But yeah, maybe in future I'll have one device. So let's see if I can do something in that time. But yes, you guys can download. If you have MacBook, you have Xcode, right? So if you have a Apple PC, just install Xcode there. That's like Android Studio, and you can create an iOS emulator there, and you can do it. Or in your Windows, install a VM. Okay, and install iOS OS there. Or use if you have an iOS device, you can run it there. The same process you can allow. I don't know much about that because I have not ran a lot of apps in iOS, but yeah, you can do it. Yes, so someone is asking how to remove that red tag, right? I'll show you. Wait. So let me change it to first. See, this is the last thing, guys. Last thing for today. Okay, so someone is asking how to remove that red tag. So I'll show you that. So here we go. Let me run this. Yes, yes, Aditya, yes, because your the image that we are displaying and the song that we are playing is all coming from internet, right? They are all coming from links. That's why we need it. We need internet, yes. Now, guys, see, if you want to remove this red tag of debug from here, just have to go in your material app. Okay, and where is my material app? Yep. Just go there and just add debug show checked mode banner. By default, it's true. Just make it false, and that's it. Save it, and see that's gone now. Is that clear, everyone? So that's gone. So this is what you have to do. Go in your material app and just put this property to false. Debug show checked mode banner. Very big name, but yeah, easy. Okay, I think you cannot see it. Let me just show you. See, it's gone now. It's behind the Let's Upgrade logo, right? See, it's gone. So you can see that. If I just comment it again, see, it will come back. See that? You just have to put this thing, debug show checked mode banner, and that will remove it completely. Okay, so yep, guys, that's it. That's it for today, and we have built a really simple but good looking app. It's not looking very bad, right? I hope so. But don't worry, guys. Now again, the same thing. If you guys want this code, just go to letsupgrade.in and join the community. This whole code will be shared there. And also, guys, if you guys want to learn Flutter in deep and all the other things as well, like full stack web development or full stack Python and AI ML, you guys can just go ahead and check out our full stack courses as well. Okay. And if you're interested, you can do that. The best part about our courses is every session will be live. In 6 months, we'll be building around 15 plus projects. So after 6 months, you'll definitely become a full stack job ready or creator ready person who can create anything or who can just get any job around that thing that you have learned. Plus, our sessions have one-on-one mentoring sessions. So every week you get one-on-one mentoring session with a trainer where you can sit and talk about anything that you have related to project, related to not understanding or understanding anything. And also, once you join one course, you get all the other courses for free. Okay. So yep, guys, that's it. Please check out our courses. I'll be there as one of your trainers for anything. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. That's it for today. I'll see you in next essentials, or if you join the course, in the course. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Please let me in the chat if you guys enjoyed or not. Okay. That's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. See you in the next session of essential or of the course. Bye bye, guys. And thank you so much, Navin, for attending. I've seen you have attending my sessions from last three essentials. So I really feel glad about that. So thank you so much for attending. I hope I'm giving you whatever like is making you happy. Right? I hope you're feeling good about all the things that you're learning. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Really thankful that you guys joined it for the 5 days. To all the people who have joined for all the 5 days, really thankful to you. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.